I will give you the chance to take a picture. Congratulations to wake up early, because to take a picture of these monuments is the best time at night, you know, like right now. Some of you who has the strongest light, like
Her.
can you?
Super light again.
Super light.
Super light. 1 minute, yeah. Okay, I will try to, give me 1 second. I will try to give you the chance to get a picture. Not like a History Channel, but we will try, you know. Okay, take your picture and you tell me when you are ready.
It's gorgeous.
Okay. Yes, it is.
Okay. Like this. Like this.
That's impressive.
Okay, I will put the light on top.
Yes.
Take your picture, my friend, and then after, if you come back to see later this one during the day, you will not see anything. Okay, like this. This is the date. So we read in Maya like this: 1, 2, 3, 8, 13. So 13. Every dot is 1, every bar is 5. We have cycles of 13 days. That way this number never will be 14, never 15. 13, from 1 to 13. Teníamos semanas de 13 días, entonces este número siempre va a ir de 1 a 13. This always 18, because this is the months. We have 18 cycles of 20 days, right? For the solar cycle. Teníamos 18 ciclos de 20 días, entonces por eso este numeral va a ir de 1 a 18. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. This syllable we read ka, this we read tun, katun. Lo leemos así, la sílaba ka, la sílaba tun, leemos katun. Entonces, katun means 20 years. They were commemorating, building this plaza, and they were commemorating 17 cycles of 20 years. This is the reason why they built the plaza. Vamos a ver un poco. Vamos a poner por acá. Quiero verlo por acá. Otro ángulo. Can you see the left hand? You see the scepter? Check the left hand, you see the 2 fingers, and you can see the nail. Puede ser la uña ahí. And then we have from the left, from the right hand, he is offering something. Está ofrendando algo aquí. Penacho. Okay. You take your picture.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aquí hay otra construcción a la izquierda. Esta es la gemela de la que estábamos viendo. Aquí está, ¿eh? There is another structure on the left. You see every elevation is one pyramid. There are 5,000 buildings in the Central Park. We have worked only in approximately 2,000 of them. Los proyectos de templos son proyectos de 5 años, 10 años. ¿Cada uno? Sí, no es de mucho tiempo, solo que estos templos no se construyen cada 10 ni cada 15 años, sino se construyen para conmemorar ciclos astronómicos y ciclos calendáricos. Por ejemplo, la plaza donde pasamos estaban conmemorando 340 años. Si lo vemos así, ¿no?
Sí.
Pero como la base de ellos era 20, entonces 17 veintes, 17 ciclos, 17 catunes. Sí,
Pero-
entonces esa es la razón principal de nosotros. Conmemorar ciclos calendáricos, ciclos astronómicos.
Pero es decir que acá, así, toda esta construcción que durante, o sea,
Durante mucho
Bien.
tiempo la ocupación
sí,
es más de 1600 años.
sí, ya necesitamos tiempo.
Así dejan los sitios un ciclo de 400 años
Ah,
y luego regresan a ocupar nuevamente.
ok.
Sí.
Ya sí.
Where did they go those 400 years?
Sorry.
Dijo que se fueron por 400 años.
Ajá, sí, es.
Where did they go?
So right now we are really fascinated trying to
Mystery.
understand when they migrate, because I mean they were creating a kind of mentality in the societies with the passage of time, or after suffering things like droughts, for example. After they were understanding that it was necessary to move and to leave these places for a minimum one period of 400 years, and after those generations, the next generations will come back, you know, to cut the vegetation on top of the ancient pyramids and to build on top, to continue the life in the place that the grandfathers left before. And they migrate in big communities, they migrate in many families together. And we have many examples in 2,000 years, 3,000 years. There are many things there are many sites here. For example, there is one tree that is called ceiba here. Ceiba. Ceiba, we have many places in Honduras, South America, they are called ceibo, or la ceiba, whatever. There is an archaeological site here called Ceibal. That is more adventure. That takes one day to visit that site. It's called Ceibal. In Ceibal, the Mayas left 400 AD, and they left the site. And then 820 AD, they come back. And they built something more beautiful on top of the older buildings that they left at 400 AD. Incredible. Now we are thinking like that. The Mayas, when they left, the Mayas were calculating calendarical cycle, astronomical cycles, and after they could plan a migration in big groups, because they were planning to give the chance to the nature to come back, and after they could come back too. But how to create this mentality? It's not 50 years, huh? It's not like a Moises 40 years. This took 20,000 years. How is my mentality now? If you ask to me, are you Maya? Oh yes, but the mentality is if you tell me, Nixon, I live around the lake, for example. So always I am thinking about this lake in 50, 100 years, I don't know, but for example, if you tell me, Nixon, you are contaminating the lake over there, you must leave the lake alone in 2035.
Could work.
So
Maybe only in China.
yeah, I will start to think how. My mentality is another. I have some roots in the place where I live. I want to create it so. And then to move, we don't have that mentality.
Very selfish now.
Sí. Entonces,
tenemos una mentalidad muy diferente ahora, porque estamos pensando ahora que las ciudades mayas, esta gente con la sabiduría que tenían, daban espacio a la madre naturaleza para que regresara sobre las ciudades donde vivían por un mínimo de unos 400 años y luego podían regresar,
Reconstruir, ¿no? Y hacer una
construir arriba de lo que habían dejado, pero durante esos 400 años continuaban visitando el lugar como un lugar ceremonial. Entonces es interesante cómo crear esa mentalidad, pero como hablamos, o sea, no toma
Según.
emigrar en comunidad, ir a otro lugar. Eso tomó años, miles de años para crear esta mentalidad en la gente. ¿Sí? Bueno, nos vamos todos, vamos a nuestra casita, llevamos nuestros animalitos, ¿cómo le hacemos? Llevar las mujeres embarazadas, los niños, qué sé yo, cómo movían toda la logística que hacían. Y tenemos muchos ejemplos de eso. Les hablaba de Ceibal, por ejemplo. Hay una área aquí en Peten que se llama Sayacché.
Sayacché.
Hay un río lindísimo que se llama La Pasión. Y a la par de La Pasión está este sitio que se llama Ceibal. Pasa que en el 400 lo dejan y en el 820 regresa. 420 años. Un 20 se llama Catún y un 400 se llama Pactún. Let's see on the right, my friends. This is, look, this is magic to cross this plaza.
My God.
We will come back later. Right now it's magic, and later will be great. So the fog will be like this until 8, more or less. But around 8:30, the fog is like disappearing a little bit. I hope to see the sun today, later on. This is subtropical climate, you know, we have 1600 millimeters of water in 1 year. The structure we are looking is called Temple 1 or Grand Jaguar Temple. Is the most famous one because we took the first pictures in 1882. Those pictures obviously were black and white, like right now, right? In those days, those pictures went to England, United States, different countries in Europe. That way in 1900 many people were coming to here to explore. Some explorers came in 1838. Some people were in 1838 exploring here, first explorers. Incidents of travels in Yucatan and Central America. One of the books that mentioned to you about those people that were coming to here in 1838, 1840. Not to Tikal, to other places. The first visit, but with the purpose to investigate Tikal is 1898. Grand Jaguar or Temple 1. The base is here. Later I will speak about the base, how beautiful they prepare the base. So there are, here there are more than 39 feet deep, 13 meters deep the base. And all this here was set on the bedrock. I mean, there is no problem with little earthquakes or things like that. That way we have Teotihuacan in central Mexico. Probably listen about Teotihuacan. Or we have Caminal Cuyu in Guatemala City. We have pyramids underneath of Guatemala City. If you've been in Guatemala City, you've been on top of some pyramids from 2000 BC. But You didn't know, but now you know. It's amazing, so
Can
crazy.
you ask that better?
Oh, thanks to these archaeologists that they were trying to rescue a little bit. We have in zone 7 in Guatemala City, we have protected some area over there that is part of this big site. Where is the international airport? So around there we have pyramids, very old pyramids, old plaza for the most important meetings. And the ball game court on the right, juego de pelota a la derecha, ¿sí? Pequeño juego de pelota. Así que los jugadores corrían en esta parte, allá y aquí. El propósito era de meter el balón a la pared que estaba atrás del adversario para marcar punto o tocar alguno de los marcadores que existían en aquel momento, los marcadores sólidos. Estaban en esta parte, uno en cada punta y uno en el centro. Si tocaba el marcador, era a lo mejor doble punto. Un juego de mucha habilidad, mucho esfuerzo. Se jugaba con pecho, con hombros, con cintura, con rodillas, y el balón era de 30 centímetros, lo que explica Diego de Landa, de un hule, de un caucho sólido. Remember, we had the football, the game, you know, this is a little representation of the game. With the pass of the time, this game was getting bigger. Come to the center, come this. Aquí está la plaza central, vengan al centro. Esto es mágico verlo con neblina. Hace 1300 años esta plaza está por dos templos, uno frente al otro. En el año 700 después de Cristo, esta plaza toma esta forma por el carbono 14 de la madera sobre la puerta del templo 1 y del 2, entonces los dos fueron construidos para el mismo momento, 700 después de Cristo. La plaza central.
Y también ya está regresando ese juego de fútbol, ¿no? Ya mucha
hay
gente
una organización en Guatemala que está rescatando ahora, en El Salvador hay otra, en Honduras también hay otra. Es que sí, lo que pasa es que, como todo, ¿verdad? Cuando tuvimos el contacto con el europeo, fue que se prohibió todo se prohibió, pues, o sea, hay cosas que todavía sobreviven, quizás, bueno, o sea, un montón, pero también gran parte se perdió. Esta es la gran plaza, la plaza central. La Acrópolis Norte es el complejo que está al fondo, que se usó para enterrar a personas importantes de la ciudad, gobernantes, arquitectos, grandes profesores. Es como una especie de cementerio, ¿no?
Claro.
Entonces se llama la Acrópolis Norte. Y luego el Gran Jaguar, porque había esculpido un jaguar sobre la madera de la puerta, y de ahí viene el nombre. Aparece la escultura de un personaje también que se considera el gobernante 26 en la tumba del gobernante. Para corroborar mejor la información sobre él, pues ya cuando se encuentra la tumba nos damos cuenta que es él el que aparece esculpido sobre la madera que estaba en la puerta. Tiene 45 metros de altura. También sí, ahí del mismo año como hablábamos, 700 después de Cristo,
y tiene, no se ve muy bien en este momento, después lo vamos a ver, tiene 3 máscaras, una arriba de la puerta, una a la izquierda, una a la derecha, y tiene una máscara grande arriba también. Entonces por eso es llamado Templo de las Máscaras. Sí. Entonces es un cálculo matemático impresionante, porque en el equinoccio de marzo, en la mañana la sombra de aquel cae sobre este, y por la tarde la sombra de aquel viene alineada perfectamente con este. Las sombras juegan en esos momentos, que se ve mejor el 22 de marzo. Entonces, y luego ese que vamos a explorar después, ese complejo ahí, eso se llama Acrópolis Central, tiene como casi unas 180 habitaciones, y crearon un sistema de ventilación impresionante para mantener ventilado el complejo, donde se hablaba para reuniones, para teatro, para comedia, reuniones importantes. La gente se sentaba allá, la gente se sentaba allá, allá, y ellos hablaban aquí. Escucha esto. Solo una prueba. Entonces el punto más acústico es aquí. También manejaron ese tema. Cómo reproducir sonido. El sonido salta sobre las gradas, toca la puerta y reproduce el sonido. La puerta también es como un micrófono. Quieren escalar ahora de una vez, lo pueden hacer, aprovechando que no hay mucha gente. In case would you like to take some pictures now that there is not people here. Pero la única que no ponemos es este, ¿eh?
Sí,
que es más... no, sería bueno.
We did a project in Tikal that was called the Mayan House in 1978, and we studied the order, how they was incredible order. So one house there, another here, steps in front of every house, and the courtyard at the evening was an familiar meeting. It was a meeting place too.
Come this way here.
Bueno, we got time now to climb, so...
So right now we are climbing Temple 2. They made these wooden steps to climb up the structure and descend to the top of the temple. Look at these beautiful, beautiful textures. These beautiful, beautiful textures. As you guys can see, it's quite a long ways away, but wow, man, this is incredible. Pretty elevated up. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that or not, but wow. Good gracious. Do not know what that sound is, nor do I want to find out. Oh my God. How beautiful the Jaguar Temple looks from here. All the way up to the top. As he was saying as well about the masts up there in the middle and the far right hand side. Said you could see the cast of the shadows best on March 22nd, I believe. Y aquí se mira todo los jeroglíficos que ya están puestos en las estructuras. Also in tune here. This is the view from the top. I think down now this is pretty elevated. Se escuchan los sonidos de la selva.
And then for the Mayas, the Cholquij means every day one kind of different ceremony. This Cholquij is in harmony with all the elements, you know, parts of the body, medicine. It's called Nahuales in Maya. Nahual means the astrological symbol in this calendar. But this calendar has 20 cycles of 13 days. 20 probably is the 2 hands and the 2 feet. And 13, the 13 joints of the body. There is a document in Spanish that is called Diccionario Biodescodificación, and probably this calendar is probably something similar, that is analyzing our body, you know, and the Mayas, they use this calendar for medicine also, you know, to understand what are
our abilities physical, emotional, and psychological. Yeah. Come this way to see it. The date of this mask is around 400 BC. In Maya we call Cha'ak. Cha'ak means the rain.
We do maintenance, you know, that way you see in part a little whitish and so greenish, because the humidity, you know, constantly is creating some lichens, and we must wet like every 6 months
With some water and lime. We mix the lime and water, and we fermented that water for like 10, 15 days, 20 days, and after we wet the mask to kill the lichens and to keep it whitish, because if we forget it for 3 years, 5, 10 years, the humidity kills the figure. Cha'ak.
es una restauración.
Restauración.
Haciendo ahora, es prácticamente un rescate.
Ujú.
Cuánta piedra
Mm.
necesita. Está trabajando del otro lado allá también.
Este árbol es la pimienta.
Familia de la canela, del clavo de olor, de la guayaba, pimienta dioica, el nombre latín, la familia Myrtaceae.
La hoja tiene un aroma impresionante. It's the old spice tree.
Es esta hoja.
Very easy to recognize. Oh yeah, smells so strong. Break it.
Qué lindo es.
Don't walk below the monkeys because can be like a
Come to you.
pipí. Prepare your camera because mom is going on the train.
They use the same branch to cross. I will call mom.
Viven unos 8, unos 10.
También viven y pueden vivir unos 28 años.
Oh, ahí está.
Tiene que esperar al bebé. Está esperando al bebé. She's waiting the baby.
Need a bridge.
Amazing.
Le estoy enseñando cómo es hablarlo, ¿no? Oh, es que no puedo pasar ahí.
No puede pasar,
She's telling him to come.
The baby is so scary. She can, the baby can pass. That way, she called the mom. She's calling.
My God. Wow.
So very strong. So break it. Move it in your hand. Family Piperaceae. See? Piperaceae family. The purpose is to keep the smelling and the flower of the plant in your hands. How do you have like this? Smell it?
Ocean, yeah.
After you can pass it on like
Cologne or something.
yes, in function like for mosquito repellent. Oh yes. And then in the Mayan, in the Mayan knowledge is an anti-inflammatory plant. That way is piper species because one of the properties is piperina. You know, piperin. When the Mayas get infected by some kind of virus, in that moment they use another plant, the Neurolaena lobata plant. They use to make a tea and to kill the virus. But after killing the virus, they used to make boil the plant, this plant, and to take a shower, you know, with the plant, yeah, and to because the virus attack the joints, you know, so the body. Sometimes the hand is like
arthritis.
yeah, and that way they use. The ending of the phytotherapy was to take a shower with it. To straight there.
Me queda mal, le voy a dar una foto.
And leave is enough. So for big groups we don't do this because we got many leaves. Crazy.
¿Es el mismo del que yo había recogido allá?
Ah, sí, el mismo.
Mismo, ok.
Ah, sí, allspice o pimienta dioica, the scientific name. So this is used also after mosquito bite. I am allergic to the insect bite, you know. But I used to chew it to mash. It's better to mash because, you want to do some anthropology, you can chew it as well, and you will feel how very fast we get numb, the teeth, the tongue, you know.
Should we do it?
Some of this, oh yes, we die in 3 hours.
Tell them.
Yeah. No, try.
It's like an
Sí, es como anestesia.
Es como la coca un poco.
Sí. Y así.
I feel numb.
Para no sentir el camino.
The Mayan dentist, they use properties of this plant, you know, for anesthesia when they work with teeth. Mayans were great dentists, you know how to put jade in the teeth. You know, and they knew what they were doing, that beautiful precision to encrust the jade without producing any damage to the teeth.
Where would they put the jade? Like as a jewel or to replace teeth?
For both.
For both. Okay.
You know, and also for ornament too. So, and there is a concentration of tannins as well in these leaves. That way, when we have some problem with the stomach, it's good to make a tea. There is another archaeological site called Washatun. There is one. There is a lady that she was a teacher for that community. She created a tea, you know. She's producing a tea already with these leaves. There is a book that is called The Plants of the Gods, plantas of the dioses. Ese es un estudio bioquímico. Interesante libro. They speak, about some of the plants that they use also for when they, for example, when they was necessary to do some surgery or some traumatology. They use some plants, that to use like for anesthesia in all the body at the moment when they were working,
How would they change the shape of the face?
The shape of the face they did when they were children.
And the crown, was they use something to, like...
Yeah, sometimes also, they knew pretty much the body, probably to change the, the form of the head, probably was like to oxygenate better the head.
But it was only like the king or the high family?
No, was normal for everyone. Tattoos and like a ring, like for example, some decoration, of some jade, the nose, and the lips, and the earrings, was very common for women and men, So. And then the also is this on the chronicles the Spanish they mention these things frequently because for them was like a
barbarian.
Yeah. This kind of figure was found on the wooden beams. This is we are in the front of Temple 3 right now. Was built around 810 after Christ. We saw the top where we were. Later we will see the profile and to understand how twisted was built. Temple 3. So we remember we had a big industry of cotton, like the figure that you see that they check the dress of these people, or this person. Sorry. In our clothing we have many styles, many colors, pretty much art, because every family produced their clothing and we were, changing styles frequently. Many of the styles that we can see today existed in that moment with them. 6 kilómetros cuadrados la plaza y 40 estructuras. 6 kilómetros cuadrados y 40 estructuras. Pay attention every little movement on the trees, and because everybody's active right now. See the birds. This plaza is beautiful to see birds.
El primer lugar que tú construiste.
En su momento, al 800, probablemente había alrededor de unos 100,000, 150,000 habitantes.
150,000. Es más que...
Eran ciudades grandes.
Sí.
Por ejemplo, ¿cuánto?
150,000.
Sí.
Es como, no sé cuántas personas viven en la Tierra en este periodo, pero casi...
Hace 2,000 años. Sí.
Más que 2,800
Y ahora Mirador era mucho más grande. La ciudad tenía 132 kilómetros cuadrados.
130.
Sí.
Y todo funciona bien, el agua...
Por eso era necesario la captación de agua de lluvia.
Pero como la Ciudad de México para hacer para arder.
This style also we can associate the communication from here to Guatemala City in those days, or from here to Central Mexico.
Okay.
From here to Teotihuacan is not close. From here to Caminalcuyu, Guatemala City is far too. But we need obsidian, you know, we need volcanic stone. From those two sides we have discovered volcanic. We have volcanic, we have obsidian, for example, here. That came from Teotihuacan and from Guatemala City.
Really a lot of motivation to
Yeah.
until here.
We have a trading roads from here to Guatemala City, from here to Mexico City. And
They didn't have hawks or like that.
no,
How they
all the sites they were built like in a specific points, and not all of them, but many of them were connected with rivers, lagoons.
Sí, porque Mexico
Lakes.
City es 2000 metros, ¿no? Más o menos.
Oh, so they travel like water, maybe?
Yeah, travel by water, and they travel also walking, but also the traders, they have already the ability to move. Still in the 80s, still in the 90s, in our rural areas, we have some traders that they were selling clothing and some shoes in the rural areas, and they walk some 30-40 kilometers a day
Okay. Without any
with
problem.
70 kilos.
Tranquilo, sí. But what is the base of the calculate? It's 13? No, it's not 10, no?
No, 20. 20, yeah. And the solar cycle, they have 18 cycles of 20 days. 5 days at the ending, 365 days.
Sí,
Está bonito. Mira.
good, yeah.
Look at here, the
Mira.
Coati.
Ah, yeah.
It's called the Coati. Coati o Pisote. Coati is South American name that in Guarani language, Coa, like I was telling before, Coa means long, Ti means nose. Así que Coa es largo y Ti es nariz.
Anteater?
Es relativo de anteater.
What's he munching on? Eating. ¿Qué está comiendo?
Eating some fruits now. This is a cedar and this is avocado.
Sí, pero el tronco es muy parecido, ¿eh?
Look, the avocado is going that way and the cedar is going straight. More than 500 different kind of trees that we know now. But there are others. But we have 5 kinds that they kill other trees. They are like a parasite trees. Look at this guy.
Was that brought in from somewhere?
No,
No, it's in
yeah, it's native, yeah. Part of the balance. Okay, my friends, we will climb this one. Let's do it slowly, yeah? For the solstice June, if we say we associate with the Gregorian calendar, the south temple for the solstice December, and the central one for equinoxes. But the unique site where we restore the 3 buildings and the main one like that one is in Huachactún. We would like to restore the 3 temples, but for some reason the Mayas built something on top. But when we did excavation, we found the 3 temples and the old base underneath of the 3 temples that they built in line. But we discovered the same pattern in 1983, but we discovered in Huaxactún this complex in 1925. The opening part that you see there is this space right here. The other ball game court is where you see the path on the right, and the other ball game is more on the left. 700 after Christ. The players in that moment, they ran in this part. The other team was here. The purpose was to take the ball and touch, the wall. But they had 3 markers, solid markers at the beginning, some solid stones that they added. One here, one in the center, one right here. The same was here. So and when they touched the marker, probably was like a double point, So, but sometimes they need to jump so high because the ball was coming, touching the top of the wall. That was necessary to jump.
How high
to take
is
the
the
ball.
wall?
Oh, the wall, if you check, sometimes 3-4 meters. At Chichen Itza, at 1200 was really high, and the 1000 after Christ, the markers here, the solid markers, they change, and they start to be a kind of ring like this, but not like in basketball. It was different. Basketball is like this, it's easier. So we're like this. And we need to introduce the ball into the ring like it was necessary to touch the wall right here and then to introduce the ball into the ring. But that way, Diego de Landa, they write down that they say that was really, really amazing to see the professional people playing. And the ball, he said 30 centimeters the diameter, solid, que say, yeah, solid caucho. Go at the again.
It's probably his poop.
Oh yeah, and then he's looking for. He looks like not really is looking for us, but he's
a male too.
Yeah, they walk alone.
They're not afraid, humans.
I mean, they have been. They know that we don't do anything.
Just take pictures.
Yes, pictures.
Is this ball game still played, like in any tribes that are still around?
No, because was forbidden around 1730.
Why was it forbidden?
The 1750 was about the Catholic Church, So we stopped to do many things. For example, to write to continue writing our language, clothing, and also some social cultural activities, that were very common in those days.
But it was not this sport, or the captain was if he win.
This is an opening theory. We are not sure that they did this. In this book that is called The Album of Mayan Architecture by Tatiana Proskuriakov, they mention Diego de Landa, for example. They describe the game. They write down about the game, about the players, professional players, how they play, but they don't mention human sacrifice after the game. Yeah. So, but in Guatemala, in the official history, they mention this, like, for example, human sacrifice, to sacrifice somebody after playing.
If you lose or if you win?
Sorry?
If you lose or just
I don't care about. I didn't pay attention to this, but they say the loser, they say the winner, but I didn't find any chronicles where they mention that after the game the beginning with the Olmecs, probably 2000, 3000 BC, this game started like a ceremonial game. But with the pass of the time, probably this game was changing, And around 900 or 1000 after Christ, this game was practiced to entertainment people, you know, like music and other activities. Because this is the things that Diego de Landa mentioned. And some anthropologists from Mexico as well, they say, don't believe that this game was like a so serious and, you know, waiting who will die at the ending. They say most was more fun, and they were pretty much competitions in those days where they play. They say that the professional people, they play like in the morning, and then in the evening this game continue, but there were other like other teams that were formed by some local people, but this game continue after sunset. And they say there were competitions in those days, and it was for laughing and, you know, be happy.
It would have been amazing to see, though.
Yeah, that way how this the guys from the Chronicles explain this game, I think so was, they say there was a big concentration of people and laughing and doing some kind of, they say there was also the most how they say, was like the most funny days for them to see when there were competition of the professional players among several cities. Because participate players from different cities.
The first Olympics.
Yeah, like today.
It was the Olympic Games from here.
Yeah, for example, here, you imagine, they had a chance to see six teams at the same time.
Yeah, that'd be so cool. Get here. Watch the Lakers.
So they say, for example, they say to be running so fast and to take the ball with the hip. Honestly, I didn't investigate how heavy it was.
Yeah.
But was heavy and was not round because it has this form like a fruit of cocoa bean.
It shows you like their athleticism though, because have that and shoot it that high and jump and
football.
Yeah.
You have to go through the hoop.
And the elbows, shoulders, hip, the knees, the chest.
Wow.
I wonder if they're treated like celebrities, like the important players.
What do you mean? Sorry?
Like they were like praised for being important and good.
Oh yeah, they I
were
mean
treated
at the
special?
moment, that moment when they prepare these people to be professional, also they got some payment by the community, like some different kind of products, because this is how we work, you know. So all kind of service was paid with some products.
Was their job to see athletes, or did they also help harvest and hunt?
So this is it?
Yeah.
This is. It was not easy. You know? Look, for example, the wall is like this, but this is, we have some 20-30 centimeters of soil here. And check how high was the wall over there.
Yeah. And you had to jump to.
Amazing.
Ball was not at the height of the chest. You know, or the knees. Obviously, the other teams send the ball to the right, to the left, on top.
How many people per team?
Depending on the length of the.
Oh, the length of it. Okay.
Yeah. But in the post-classic moment, like in 1600 after Christ, around the lake, the Mayan itself, here in Peten, they built one huge one, more than 40 meters long. This morning, it's going to rest.
You have to be very delicate.
Yeah. It was not easy to be on the very top, carrying the branches 50 meters up.
Are they gonna remove all the mud from these, or
no.
leave it like that?
No, we just clean that part, and then we will leave the section like this.
Okay.
Yes, but everything was covered by trees. 2003.
una forma de masculina para que se...